Greetings, class. Welcome to the final week of English 110. I know that seems crazy, but here we are. Let me go ahead and share my screen and let's do a quick walkthrough of this final week of class. Let me turn on the student view so it looks familiar to you. We are, of course, as I mentioned, in week 8, the final week of the course. So let me go ahead and click on the unit. This is a reflection, right? Because you've completed your major paper and you'll be getting feedback on that over the next couple of days. And then you'll be reflecting essentially on what you've learned throughout the term. So let's take a look at our readings and resources. We've got some information about reflective writing and writing in careers, because of course, one of the things that you're going to be using writing for is not just school, but into your career fields as well. And then, of course, sometimes we have to write in real life. So you have a section on writing for life as well. So those are your readings and resources. Make sure to check those out. And of course, do the activity on writing for life before you attempt the assignments this week. So let's take a look at your assignments. There are 2 assignments as normal, actually 3 technically. We'll talk about that as we get through here. But the first one is, of course, as usual, a discussion board. And one of the main differences for this particular discussion board is that your follow-up replies to other students have to be done by Friday night. Okay, big change here. Because grades are due Sunday early, everything has to be in by Friday so that I can have a chance to grade it and take a look at it and all of those things. So that applies for any late work as well. So if you have something that you haven't turned in yet, and we've talked about it, and you're going to turn it in, keep that Friday deadline in mind for that as well. So for this one, you are going to basically talk about your introductory discussion and kind of revisit that idea and what you have learned in English 110. So there are some specific questions to answer. How have those feelings changed or evolved as you complete this course? How do you think writing will be used in your major and in your career? And of course, finally, what questions about writing do you still have? There is a course reflection, which is a non-graded assignment. And as it says right here, no participation replies required, but they are encouraged. So you will post your own response, but you don't necessarily have to post to anyone else on that final discussion. And that's just, again, kind of reflective. After having the opportunity to complete the course, what would you change and why? What topic particularly caught your interest and what do you want to know more about? Last but not least, if you could share with the next class one piece of advice about this class, what would it be? Honestly, that's my favorite part of this discussion. I think it's really helpful. And then finally, as we have had before, you do have a quote unquote knowledge check, also known as kind of a test. It is multiple choice and true false, so shouldn't take you terribly long to do it. Each of the questions is worth 10 points, but that must be done by the end of Saturday. Now, that one you have until the end of Saturday because that is graded automatically. I don't have to actually do anything to it other than to notice that you have turned it in. So that's why you have a little bit of extra time, but we again have to have grades in on Sunday early. So that's why it's very, very important to get everything in by Friday. And then, of course, just the knowledge check is due on Saturday. So, as usual, if you have any questions or any problems, please let me know. I'm happy to help you out. And if there's something that you need to get caught up on, let's talk about it early this week. Make sure to reach out. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great week 8 and a week off in between terms, which is always a nice benefit as well.